We're going to learn how to make jollof rice using this special rice. It's not the rice you know. This is 15 calories in total, and it's got zero fat, so you can imagine how good it is in helping you lose that weight and lowering that sugar. Welcome to the winning team, and tighten your seat belts as we shoot off. Okay, this right here is proper keto jollof rice made with love. I've already told you this is not just a cooking channel. In this kitchen, we try to be innovative by making ketogenic, low-carb versions of the African food that we love. Welcome to my kitchen. My name is Becky. I'm a keto fan and a lover of God. We're going to learn how to make jollof rice using this special rice. It's not the rice you know. This is 15 calories in total, and it's got zero fat, so you can imagine how good it is in helping you lose that weight and lowering that sugar, that blood sugar. I'm going to show you where I get it. It's called bare naked rice, and it comes out so beautifully. So you see, you do not miss out on that jollof rice. Okay, so in terms of the stew base, it's the same as Sweet Adjeley would have taught us. So if you want to learn how to make your stew base for jollof rice, check it out on Sweet Adjeley's channel. Okay, like I said to you, I'm not going to teach us how to. I know you know how to make your jollof rice stew base, so go ahead and do it the same way Sweet Adjeley has taught us. But after you've done all of that, what I do is I put them into taps and then keep them for when I'm ready. So I've got my little baking tray ready. It's just for myself, so it's a tiny bit of stew in there. It's got my tolobeef. It is concentrated. It's got all the spice and the fire in there, trust me. The only thing we're doing differently is that we're not using the high carb jasmine or basmati or whatever rice you call it, because we want our food to be our medicine. So in a bowl, I've got my mixing bowl down there, and then I've got my sieve because I'm going to rinse the rice. Now this rice comes in a solution that is acting like a preservative. Okay, so the bare naked rice is right there. I'm going to open it and pour it through the sieve. And that's exactly what you see me doing. By the way, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, this is the time for you to do so. Please, guys, do well to press the subscribe button and also the notification bell, so that whenever I load some of these innovative videos, there's no kitchen like the Flourishing Kitchen, where we do the African Ghanaian type of ketogenic diet. So press the button if you love yourself and you want to lower your blood sugar and blood pressure. This is the kind of food you should be eating. Okay, so into the sieve, I've got the rice in there, and what I'm pouring on is just fresh running water. I could have done it over the sink, but I just wanted you to see it for the demonstration. So I've rinsed it through so that it gets rid of all the preservative and anything that I don't like in terms of the flavor, because I want it to really soak into my spicy stew. So after I have sieved it, now it goes into the stew mix, just like so. Okay, make sure you get rid of all the residue water, because this is not carbohydrate rice that will soak up any excess water, if that makes sense. So I would advise that you make sure that you sieve it properly. Yes, so that's exactly what I've done, and I'm mixing it all together nicely. I mean, the consistency, the amount of stew you want, it all is all dependent on your taste buds, really. But I've got it really concentrated and spicy, because tell you what, this rice is not as tasty as your carbohydrate rice is, but we love ourselves. We want our food to be our medicine, and so all the taste will come from the sweet eating tins of your stew on a morning jaw. So in there, I've also added some fresh beans just to add a bit of color and also more fiber. And then I've mixed it all together and allowed it to simmer for about a minute because it's all going to go into the oven. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm covering it with foil. Okay, and then it goes into the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes just to allow the rice to take over the stew, or the stew to take over the rice, whichever way you want it. Okay, so it's been in the oven for 5 to 10 minutes, and you see, sometimes you may have a bit of excess water, like I said, because it does not absorb all the water. So if it happens that your stew is a bit maybe watery, it is going to end up with a bit of a watery rice. So just make sure that your stew is really dry. So what I was doing is I was just scooping off any excess water that sat on the top, by virtue also of the vapor that has collected because I covered it with the foil. Now my rice is ready, my jollof rice is ready, and I'm literally just dishing it all out onto my plate, and then it is going to be, everything else is going to be like what you would do with your normal jollof rice on a boning john. So one bag of bare naked rice actually served me, I think, 2 or 3 times. Yeah, so I've got my jollof rice, I've got my grilled chicken, and obviously the salad. You cannot go wrong with it. And here you have it. And so this is it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you also to my honorable subscribers. You are the reason why I'm here every day. You motivate me to do more. I'm glad that I am being a blessing to you guys. Spread the news and let someone also learn something new about making their food be their medicine. Once more, if you haven't subscribed, you may be considering doing so. Let thy food be thy medicine. In other words, maweduane enye edrawuno. And that's what we're going to be doing.